just want one goddamn truth.
I'm a drug dealer.
CBI is everything, bro.
I got a job for you. It's about Tommy.
I've had the feds here, and you are nowhere to be found.
I think Walter could handle a little competition.
Something I should get down on?
This stays off my father's and my brother's radar.
It's gonna be fire.
Our book for Force, episode 5 picked up. We seen Cruz losing bodies to the streets. We seen Tommy executing plans. We seen people putting pressure on Gloria, and she ain't scared. She ain't never scared. And in this episode 6 trailer breakdown, we see a whole lot more clues as to what's gonna happen going forward. This show just keeps getting better and better. And I'm waiting for all those people that didn't want to watch this to get ready to watch, because I think we might be getting a tie-in to book 2 of Ghost in this season of Power Book 4 Force. Let's jump into it. If you're finding me for the first time, please subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on those notifications so when I drop videos, you get them. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I love when you guys find different things about the shows I'm covering. You send them to me to make videos or allow me to kind of give you guys a reply. I am on Twitter and IG, so hit me on both. And be sure to come check out Mai. She played Mai. This is Paulina Wynn on Power Book 4 Force. She just got killed this last episode, and that bothered me because I wanted to see what she was going to do without being with the Flynn family and Claudia. Let's watch the trailer one more time, and then we're going to go through and pick it apart.
I just want one goddamn truth.
I'm a drug dealer.
CBI is everything, bro.
I got a job for you. It's about Tommy.
I've had the feds here, and you are nowhere to be found.
I think Walter could handle a little competition.
Something I should get down on?
This stays off my father's and my brother's radar.
It's gonna be fire.
I love how these shows pan the city that they're having their show in. So this is a beautiful sight of Chicago in the Sears Towers building. Yes, to all my people that love to correct every single damn thing. I know it's not the Sears Tower. I know it's the Willits building, but I grew up with it being the Sears Tower. And with first scene we get JP questioning Tommy about what the hell exactly do you really do? Now, ladies and gentlemen, Tommy told him what he did in terms of his legit businesses. He never told him he was a drug dealer. And right here in this moment, Tommy is spilling the beans. Now, is this smart? How is JP gonna play it? Because we already seen his daddy, who also played Sonny on The Chi, knew Tommy was more than what he said because he never trusted anybody dealing with Kate Egan. And now that Tommy has come clean, how will JP play this? Will JP's bar become a front? Will JP want to get involved? JP could be gangster for all we know, and he's been digging, trying to fish and find more information about the origins of his family, and I'm hoping that means we're going to see Kate Egan one more time. Then, ladies and gentlemen, we get a scene where they're showing the CBI boys, Jannard and Diamond. And Jannard just letting Diamond know, I got your back. I'm here for the crew. I'm going to do whatever we need to do as CBI. But what Diamond don't know is the little stunt Jannard pulled by going and busting up the hostage situation with Lily, Landmine Lily. And what is he going to do when he finds out? And in the next clip, we see that nice black Lamborghini truck that Jannard has. And look who he's bringing to the window. He is bringing JP's son, Tommy nephew, to the window to, in essence, spy on Tommy. And ladies and gentlemen, this could backfire. Jannard got heat for Tommy. We almost seen him kill Tommy in this last episode. He thought about it, but he didn't. He still got a crush on Lily. Tommy is close to Lily. His brother is extremely close to Tommy because of Tommy's street savvy. And somebody who used to be an enemy of CBI, Vic Flynn, he's palling up with him. And so now he wants the nephew to go spy on Tommy. And I fear that what's going to happen, the nephew is going to do a good job of spying. He's going to see and probably overhear that Tommy is his uncle. And that may make him turn on Jannard, which is going to leave him with no other choice than to go get my boy Rojas and have to team up with them because he ain't going to have nobody in his crew he can trust. Post your comments on what you think. We see the FBI, who's been spying on the Flynn family for a long time, actually busting in, getting documents, and you see the Flynn daddy mad as hell because Claudia ain't been around. And when she pops up, he's chastising her like, where the hell you been at? What you up to? And what he doesn't know is Claudia is busy forming her own damn organization right behind his back. When this come out, how is daddy going to feel? Because, you know, daddy been shunning Claudia because she's a girl. Only thing she's good for is raising children and fixing the books. We see someone spying on Claudia. Who could this be? Is this an FBI agent? Or is this someone with the Serbs? I think this is someone with the Serbs possibly spying on her because they might be wanting to make a move on the Flynn family and make some things pop off. We see Tommy that looks to be in like a train station or a bus station, and he's blowing a kiss to someone who's watching him that looks to turn out to be Claude watching him. Now, I'll get back to what's going on in this bus station in a minute, but if you guys can remember from the original Power and other drug shows, one great place to keep your drugs, guns, and products that's public is in public stations like this that have locker access so that they can't really trace it back to your home or your storage or anywhere else like that. We see a clip of Vic and Daddy, and Daddy's just not happy about what's going on. Claudia's missing while the feds is hot on the trail. And then we get a scene where we see Tommy just giving somebody the stern face, letting them know what's going on. And we get a telling scene where, ladies and gentlemen, there's a drive-by shootout situation going on. And if you take a good look at the person hanging out the window shooting, you see some shades on, you see a little bit of gray hair. And if you take a look at the car, that looks like the car that the Daddy Flynn be riding in. I think Daddy Flynn trying to get him a street body. Post your comments on what you think or who you think that is. Who is he shooting at? It looks like an empty car, so maybe he's trying to intimidate somebody, but Daddy Flynn about that action. We see Landmine Lily, my favorite character this season, and damn, her ass heals quick as hell, huh? Only thing that don't heal on her is that scar, but everything else healed like Wolverine's powers. We then see Landmine Lily in the train station, and obviously she's working with Claude and Tommy now, so we might get that threesome I've been speaking of, and they're in the train station, and like I said earlier in this trailer, he's putting something in the locker, which is what I basically said. People have been putting stuff in these lockers for years, making things happen. And then we get a scene where we see Claude talking to someone, possibly Vic, and she's got a look on her face like, look, I'm trying to do my business. You need to get involved. And then we see Vic, which makes me think, what is Vic going to feel when he finds out that the sister is working with Tommy to sell her drugs and is making things happen? Will he be down with it? Will he get on the daddy side? What is going to be the fallout from this happening? Then, ladies and gentlemen, Kato, be more careful. We got Glo pulling out a gun. And for those of you that have been talking about how ripped and cut she is with the cheekbones, remember, they picked her because she's got a military background. And boy, she about to let that shit out in this episode because she is full-fledged blasting on somebody. You see the hair behind the gunshots. She ain't playing. Maybe this is the daddy shooting up her car and she's blasting back and she ain't playing. Post your comments on who you think Glo is shooting at. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we get a scene where we see the doctor. I'm calling her Dr. Dahlia because that's what they call the drug. Somebody is pulling her chain. Who is this leather coat? Could it be Vic? Could it be Tommy? Who is it? They're taller than her, so I'm thinking it might be Vic. But somebody is hot on the trail of what this young lady is cooking up, and I need to know who is it. And then we see somebody getting harassed, beat down, beat in the face, and you see that coat. I want you guys to post your comments on who has a coat that has the furry stuff at the top. I know who it is, but I want to see if you guys know. So post your comments on who clanking brother in the eyeball. And then they pretty much end this trailer on Tommy talking to Claude about the conquest of what they're doing with their organization. And they had a conversation about whether or not daddy can handle competition. Tommy's like, yeah, your daddy can handle a little competition. But the problem is going to be daddy don't want to handle competition with his own damn kids. So ladies and gentlemen, post me all your comments on what you think, how you are liking the way they're going with this story. I told you this would turn around and be one of the better powers that they've done. I do like this one better than book 2, but I do believe there's going to be a book 2 tie-in. We still haven't seen 2-Bit. We still haven't seen Blanca Rodriguez. And I think we're going to wind up getting both of those involved. And we could also see where the Serbians might be the connection to book 2 next season, being that they might be getting drugs from the Serbs, considering, oh, Mecca, my man, has died. Till that next sexy as hell video, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, subscribe to the channel, and be sure to come and check the interview out that I am going to do with Paulina when she played Mai on the 23rd of this month at 9 p.m. I'll see you then.